Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is just another quick video. It's going into, in my opinion, the #1 book you can get if you're interested in bodybuilding, as far as a beginner or even intermediate. Hell, I think even when someone that's advanced can learn from this book, and it doesn't seem like it's covered that often anymore. I don't hear much about it, but solid book, and you can probably see it in the frame. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's The New Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding, and I think this was revised back in the 90s, mid to late 90s. So yeah, I mean, this book it's an invaluable resource. I mean, there's so much information on here, especially for a beginner or even someone that's maybe been weightlifting and is now looking at taking bodybuilding seriously. It's a huge resource, huge resource. I know it completely changed the game for me when I was kind of getting more into the sport of bodybuilding. So, I mean, just like to list a couple things down. I mean, what it goes into. I mean, it goes into like the pull in the blank here, the beginning era of bodybuilding. I mean, going way back like into the 1800s. Leading up to, of course, like Eugene Sandow, Steve Reeves, people like that. And then it kind of goes into the golden era, of course. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger and everything like that. So, it has a lot of history and stuff that you can go back and look at, and it's pretty interesting. Definitely not something you get, from a regular gym conversation. So, I mean, beyond that, of course, I mean, it covers a plethora of bodybuilding resources, like, you're posing, you'll go into your posing, so many photos, so many classic photos of people like Flex Wheeler, Lee Haney, I mean, Lee Priest, Franco Columbu, I mean, name it. Everybody that was popular back in that day is in this book, and it's super cool to see those photos. So, of course, it will go into your exercise routine. So if you need a basic exercise, I mean, he breaks it down between beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So you can literally just grab his exercise routine off of the book and do that. And I strongly recommend doing it for at least 2 months, whichever one you pick, just to see if you get just see if you really like it. And I think that kind of goes for anything. If you're making a change in your plan, as long as you're not like on the verge of getting injured, I think everyone should stick with that change for at least 2 months to see if they really like it, to see if it actually does improve what they need to. So yeah, it goes into exercises, of course. I mean, pretty much half of the book is him demonstrating exercises as far as photos and things like that. Not just Arnold, Franco Columbu, everything like that, Serge Oliva. And it goes into anatomy of, kind of like an overhead of the anatomy, just basic body parts. It will go into dieting and kind of like a surface level as far as the, molecular breakdown of, dieting and glycogen stores, carbohydrates, all that stuff. Yeah, I just have like a little thing just because there's so much on here. There's so much in this book, and I'm probably forgetting some of it. But yeah, this book is super useful, and I mean, you can see how big it is. It's massive. It's like almost it's 800 pages exactly. So yeah, even if you come back to the book, like let's say you finish it or whatever, I mean, I'm just picking it back up. I just need to actually refresh my mind on some of the things that he's talked about in this, and I have like bookmarks and stuff I go through. And yeah, I think even the best part is just seeing all the old photos of the classic bodybuilders going throughout the ages, and yeah, super cool. So if you guys have any interest, I'll put this down below on the Amazon link, and it's fairly affordable for what it is, the size of it. I think it's like $50 or something like that, if that. The paperback, I mean, the hard copy is more expensive, but you don't need the hard copy. Paperback's fine. So yeah, so like I said, that was kind of just a brief overview. I think everyone should pick up that book, this book. Um, it's a solid book. So you get your money's worth tenfold. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, just drop in the comments below. Let me know. See you guys.